I'm just going live, talk about my views on mental health, which is not covered as much as it should be in the UK. These so-called terrorists have mental health problems, which is a lie. You're just getting told that it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit because there's people that suffer mental health through different things. It could be to finance, it could be a domestic abuse, it could be anything. It could be the death of a lost loved one, animal, whatever. And these things need to be addressed, in my opinion, as a top priority of the UK itself. With the Tories being in power is just stopping that altogether. And my issue is that I suffer from mental health issues. I suffer from depression, suicidal thoughts, stuff like that. But I can fight it. I have people on my back even, telling me to talk about stuff like that. Mental health should be talked about more, should be raised more. We need more funding for mental health, yet the government is not doing it because they only want to fill their own pockets, which is quite disgusting. Stuff like that. And it is affecting the country, if I'm going to be honest with you. And it gets on my nerves to the fact that the government ain't doing enough. They're not funding. We need more hospitals. We don't need more houses. We need hospitals. We need schools. We need to have mental health taught in schools because it can come in all different shapes and sizes, like disabilities, the same sort of thing, all shapes and sizes. I'm a friend who's suicidal, don't know what to do for the benefits. And the benefits she gets have been cut. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like in this country alone, it's just stupid. It really does get on my nerves. The fact is that people are not talking about it. They need to talk about mental health. They need to say to someone that they're suffering. They need the support, the care support. I mean, I've got a load of friends I can talk to. I mean, I'm lucky to have that many amount of friends, work colleagues, etc., etc. But there's people out there less fortunate don't even have that. They can't even talk to their parents about it and stuff like that. And it's really getting on my nerves, if I'm going to be honest with you. But the only thing you can do is support one another through the mental health. I mean, we're all going to go through it, and we're all going to go through depression more than once in our lives. I mean, I've been through it 3 times so far. I've stopped taking my antidepressants because I don't need them. I know I don't need them. I just needed that little extra push to get into the normality of the world. But there are other ways of doing it. You have to talk to people, friends. You've got Samaritans. You've got Mind, which is a well-known organisation for mental health in the UK. The suicide prevention lines. There's stuff out there for us. If we need to use it, use it. Because at the end of the day, we're only human. We only live once, and that's what really is affecting everything, in my opinion. And the fact is that we're suffering so much. With all this hate in this world, we need something to stop this pain. We need something to stop this, that, and the other. We need to look after ourselves. It's not it's not a disease. Depression is not a disease to me. I've suffered it more than once, and I'm quite proud to admit that I have suffered. I mean, even if you go to the doctor, tell them you're suffering, do it. They'll help you. They'll guide you. I mean, when I done my depression test about 2 months ago, I got 27 out of 27, which my doctor was really worried about. She was going to send me to A&E. to talk to the mental health team. But the thing is, though, they're there to help. They don't take their position into consideration. I don't know. Exactly, that's the thing. If you have to support them by even giving them money to support them, like, you know, you got people out there. There's loads of people out there that suffer from it. So suicidal depression is a real thing that the government ain't really paying attention to. Stuff like that. It's just I want to get it out there that the fact is there is help, no matter what. There will always be help for you there. The doctors, hospitals, suicidal prevention line, Samaritans, Mind. You can get all that stuff on the internet. And if your friend don't have the internet, take them round yours. Look it up. There's even crisis. You know, there's a crisis team and stuff like that. And I mean, back when I was a teenager, when I was 13, exactly, they are cruel. They don't care. If I'm going to be honest with you, they don't care. They never cared. All they want is to make sure that they've got a job. And the fact that they don't take in consideration what's really happening in this world. That, yeah, they're lucky they have a job. But the thing is, though, they could be next on the line to get their head cut off, so to speak. As in, they get fired. They get made redundant. So-called cuts that will go straight to the politicians that we shouldn't be supporting. We shouldn't be supporting Theresa May. Theresa May is a traitorous bitch, in my opinion. I don't really care. I mean, they say about the Russian poison. It weren't done by Russia. Even I know that. I'm not stupid. Because if you think about it, no matter what, how do you know that they're not double agents? They could have worked for the MI6. They could have got into Russia, got it, gave it to us. MI6 used it, boom, that's it. And then apparently it's Russia's fault. Nah, I don't believe a word of that. Stuff like that. But the thing is, my main thing I'm doing about this is mental health. Is to know, is to basically tell people there are help. There is help out there. And if you can't help them, then the best thing to do is to try and find someone, like one of their family members, if they're not scared to say to their family that they're depressed, they're suicidal. You know, it takes a lot of courage to say that. Take them down to the doctor if you have to, make an emergency appointment, take them down to hospital. You just got to think about these things. And it just pains me to see that people suffering because the government are not doing enough. I mean, if they haven't got enough money for the people, but they've got enough for war, that tells you something. It's a corrupt government, in my opinion. But like, you know, I'm just a little YouTuber. What am I gonna do? Not gonna cause a media stir, am I? Because you've got the BBC who lie through their teeth of everything, you know. And the Dole office needs to be investigated. Um, the other thing is, what was it? Sure. It's the benefits people, like, who make the decisions need to be investigated. Because if they can give money to fucking immigrants, why can't they give money to us? The people that actually need it, and these people that are actually suffering so much. It is fucking diabolical. And I hate that. I'm not proud to become called a British person. You know? I mean, I'm English, I'm not British. I'm English. I was born in England. I mean, I'm an English, Irish, Dutch, German, Norwegian descent. That I know of. I don't know about the others, the Irish side yet. But yeah. You know, I mean, there's lots of help out there in life. I mean, the only reason why I keep going on just going to appointment is saying to him, he died, his family sued the crap out of him, and they did that. Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised what you hear. I mean, in the paper, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, social media, we need to make our rise as people. We need to say enough's enough. Why give it to everyone that comes in the country, doesn't compute into the country? They get thousands upon thousands, free houses, free cars, mobile phones, and all that. When there's people out there put money in and they get sanctioned. You know, I mean, people could be working 20, 30 years, and next thing you know, they're made redundant. Why? Why are you made redundant? So the CEO can get more money. That's the problem. The CEOs need to take less money in this world, because if we had enough money around the world to literally end poverty, yeah, that can happen. I mean, if you look at a good example, children, no, not children need, do it every year, give money to Africa. Where's that money going? That's another thing you need to question. It's all the tax dodgers. Gary Lineker is one of the biggest tax dodgers, and he's got big fucking ears, and I hate that prick. He don't do nothing. He just like, he's a footballer. He's an ex-footballer, but he's nothing to me. He's just another human being who wants to try and tax dodge everything. Exactly. The DWP need to be investigated hardcore about that. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, depression, suicidal, all that mental health issues alone is an issue we need to sort out as people. You know, I mean, like, mental health is one of these things we have to make a top priority in the UK, or if not the UK, the whole world. Everyone goes for it. Everyone will go for it. They say they don't. That's a lie. Even famous people, Michael Jackson did, Robin Williams did. And it's like me, when when I do my evil laugh as a killer, I'm only doing it to keep people entertained, but really deep inside, I'm hurting. It's another form of taking that depression away. Just forget about it for a couple of minutes. You'll be all right. No, it don't work like that. We just need to make things well aware that in life we will conquer this depression. We will conquer the suicidal stuff. We will conquer everything that comes out of. We are human. We make mistakes. We do this. We do that. But the thing is, though, we need to come together as a human race to conquer everything. Now, my main worry is the fact that the government, they're not listening. And that's where it all lies. The government need to listen more to us. They need to listen that depression is a real thing. Suicidal is a real thing. Mental health issue is a fucking real thing. Because it gets on my nerves that I read day in, day out, that there's people killing themselves. Even there's a 13-year-old kid killed himself because he got bullied for being white. How the fuck? You know, you hear about all these kids killing themselves and stuff like that, and it really gets on my tits. Exactly, that happens down my way as well. Not long ago, I think about a couple of days ago, someone jumped in front of a fucking train. How is that? It's not an issue, you know, and it gets on my nerves. I mean, yeah, I smoke, I drink, but I don't do drugs. And, you know, drugs can be a main form of it. You know, they say that marijuana is bad. It's not, it's good. They used to use it back in the day, back in the cowboy days, as a painkiller. And like cocaine, painkiller. The only reason why they don't allow it because they're not making money. That's the problem. Money is not the most important thing in the fucking world. Mental health is the most important. You need to function in this world. You need to keep your mental health on a positive, high note. You need to support people for mental health. Mental health is a big fucking issue that needs to be addressed. I don't know how many times I say it. I don't care how many times I say it. But mental health needs to be, you know, exactly. It makes you paranoid. I mean, I used to do it back when I was a kid. So I was a teenager. But the thing is, though, with the marijuana gangs or whatever you call it, it's all the same shit. It all comes from Mother Nature. It helps cure cancer. Cancer cells. So if I get cancer, I'm smoking a spliff. I don't care. Fuck the government. You know, at the end of the day, we need to educate people. You know what? Fuck this. Let's stand up. Let's say enough's enough. DWP needs to be investigated. The benefits of this in general need to be investigated. Or welfare, or wherever you're from, whatever your government, local government. For me, it's the benefit office, DWP. In America, I know it's welfare. That's what I know from America, so I don't know where else. but it needs to be investigated, because if you notice that there's a lot of men killing themselves, it's I think they say it's every 4 seconds, or no, sorry, every 21 seconds, a man is killing himself, and that's around the world. Then suicide is on a high. They say about 84 a month kill themselves, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop, big time. Not just men, women kill themselves too, but it's a main priority now where it's hard to talk about. Yeah, he's got this stigma of, oh, you got to man up. No, you don't have to man up. Talk about how you feel. Talk about this. Talk about that. You know, at the end of the day, you need to fucking get it sorted out. Yeah, that's my issues on mental health. Other news around the UK, obviously, as you know, Tommy Robinson court case has been pushed back again. No surprise there. Um, Maybe it's propaganda you listen to. It's propaganda on Facebook as well. You just, I mean, this charity. I mean, I'm trying to see if I can do a live stream with Whisker Gaming, basically for Fallout 76. Like block supports of her hanging herself, and she hates DWP. Yeah, she's getting discriminated. That's the word you're looking for. I think you can get them done for discrimination. I think that, but I'm not 100% too sure on that. But I'm trying to do a charity live stream on the 15th of November, a day after Fallout 76 comes out, for 24 hours with Whisker Gaming. I don't know if he's going to do the full 24, but I will be doing the full 24. I booked the week off work. Hopefully it goes through. Basically to raise money, awareness of suicidal, mental health issues in general. So my charity would be Mind, because I feel that you need to help people. You need to help people. Talk to them. If they're creative in writing, write something. Write poems. Write how you feel. Write a story. Write a movie script if you can. I mean, I can't. I've got loads of ideas, but I can't write movie scripts as of yet. But still, at the end of the day, you need to get this sorted, and it gets on my nerves. Anyway, that'll be all for now. Comment how you feel. Hashtag mental health is an issue. My Twitter is at the Elite Panda S1. If you want to follow me on Twitter when I go live streams, and all that good jazz. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.